Are we live?
We're live.
Are we live?
Hello.
I think we're live. 7/17/20.
7/17/20.
Hello. What's happening?
Up, peeps?
What's up, y'all?
I'm coming to you today in extreme comforty clothing because I'm doing chores. Hey, Pat.
Hi, Mom. I'm coming to you today with a extreme neck pain state of pain. It hurts. My neck hurts.
I know this feeling quite well. I have that little massagey thing if you want to use
I
that.
might need to. I took a bath last night. It wasn't hurting too bad last night. I could feel it, but I was telling Derrol maybe it's like sitting in a new car and driving. Well, I've always said my element, as wonderful as it was, I had never felt centered sitting in the driver's seat with the steering wheel, and the pedal always seemed like I had to sit in a certain way to like drive that car.
Oh,
Happy Friday.
Your posture is getting corrected now.
Well,
Happy Friday,
possibly.
Ross.
And this has a nice lumbar like in it that I can. So I think I might actually be sitting up straight in it.
Oh, that's good.
My hair seems weird right here.
What did you do? Me?
What did you do?
Oh, I've been doing everything today. Whenever I go away, I try to do the major stuff, like clean out water dishes and rake the yard and get the yards all kind of squared away and re-flatten out tortoise areas like the one up here in the front. Took out the recycling, took out the trash, cleaned the back patio, did the dishes, bunch of stuff. Trying to get the house all situated for while I'm gone. Added water to all the fish tanks, watered all the house plants. We're gonna change the salt water in my hermit crab and the Halloween crab tank, so you don't have to do that while I'm gone.
Remember.
That's a little bit of science.
And remember, you're gone for 6 days.
Right. So you have plenty of tortoise food. I got that for you. There's hay. I'm going to show you all that. Oh.
You can answer. That's okay.
Well, that's what I did. Cory just did that from driving wrong. I thought you meant what chores have I been doing to look like this?
I don't know. It's the last 3 days.
Being old.
Yesterday it was less hurty than today, but today it's just very stiff. My whole right side, and it's actually so stiff today that I'm having trouble moving my neck around. But whatever.
Yeah, I have some of that.
Took a nice bath last night.
I have some of that icy stuff actually that Ross gave me. I still use that, Ross.
Is it expired? He hasn't been around for a while.
He hasn't. True, but it still works.
Oh, it hurts.
You want a beer? It'll help.
I wasn't gonna drink, but you brought a beer in, and I'll have it.
Here, let me open it for you so you don't rupture your spine. I know, this is my life. I have a whole bunch of neck exercise tools if you need them.
I didn't drive far. I went and had lunch with my friend Antonise Manriquez today. Love her. Haven't seen her in so long. It was so nice. I actually got to see her house. I went over to her house and we sat on the patio, had lunch, caught up. She's a beautiful person.
He sleeps hilariously every night.
I do sleep funny every night. I don't know what that means.
Like this.
I feel rested after my sleep. If that's, I do think I need new pillows. My pillows, they're not old by any means, but I bought at Big Lots. They had these pillows that are very foamy, like not one piece of foam, but like lots of little pieces, and over time they have become very matted, and I've tried to undo them, and they just have not been the same. So yes, I think I might need to get new pillows. Maybe that has something to do with it.
Ross, it's that like icy, kind of like icy hot stuff with the sponge on the top, you know? And just squirt it out and rub it in. It's like the gel. It's blue.
You got some flashies going on. I might have to reset the flat.
I see that.
By the way, it was a social distanced lunch.
Thank you, Cory. Oh yeah, that hadn't even occurred to me.
Just want to make sure everyone knows I was social distanced.
But were you downwind or were you upwind?
I was upwind. Wait a minute. That means, yeah, she was downwind.
Perfect.
But she was in front of the house. My hair kept blowing in front of my face.
Oh dear. Their feathers aren't very soft. They're kind of coarse.
Yeah, they can be very coarse, actually. They're pokey. I've had down pillows before, and you get poked in the face and poked in the head.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, Ross. But I like it. It works still. And
Derrol definitely is not one to follow any kind of
it still works.
what do you call it? Expiration dates. Thank you.
Well, on food, sure, but you know.
And I think that's what's been happening with me the last 3 days. I have maybe some nerves pinching my brain, so I'm not thinking well. The last 3 days, it's been really hard to get stuff out.
Sure.
Oh, Mom, you won't see the flashing. It's just on our TV. The connection gets overwhelmed. Newsflash.
I saw that, Leanna, and I'm curious if they're going to cook it with the chicken. Like, how's that going to work?
Yeah, they're going to have to. Thank you. I'm going to check into that because it's really hard for a place that only serves chicken or any kind of meat.
I've been worried about that since the beginning, Pat.
To make something that is not touching the meat, that's meatless.
Yeah, because
that took a long time to get out. Sorry.
I can see, like, you know, people still wanting the flavor of it, but wanting to have the healthier choice. So that would be what is the same. I mean, you know, you can still get the same flavor in it, but it's different substance inside. Whereas a vegetarian still probably couldn't go there because, you know, that's still going to taste like
and it's
stuff.
Also one of those things.
Do you want that massager thing while we're...
I don't know. I've had KFC many times in my life.
Kentucky Fried Carcasses.
But I've never... Yeah, the whole idea of Kentucky Fried Chicken and the assembly line of poor chickens freaks me out a little.
Yeah.
Sorry, Leanna. Thank you for letting us know.
Even when I ate meat, I was never a big chicken fan.
I've heard some terrible things about their process.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
But I'm very curious. I'm gonna check it out.
But yeah, Cory eats meat, so it's not like
I eat meat.
Yeah, so
I eat chicken.
So you could go there and you could eat that. Ew. Yeah, they got this hardened core of mashed potatoes. Don't they do mashed potatoes there?
They do mashed potatoes.
It's like
gravy.
It's like
that's like my favorite thing there, actually. A biscuit and mashed potatoes.
Yeah, it's a slow release mashed potato, so like it's hard when you first get it, but then as it like warms up, it turns into mashed potatoes. I don't know.
Well, I'm not worried, Mom. I gotta live. I think we're losing sight of that as human beings here. We have to live. And I gotta socialize, and it felt good.
I will actually be with somebody different.
You're gonna be with lots of different people because you're gonna be traveling, and people are gonna be going into grocery stores, gas stations, touching stuff. Yeah.
I'm taking all the hand sanitizer in the house.
Yeah, it's too. KFC, like after you eat it, you have that film in your mouth.
Ew.
It's kind of gross, but it's so true.
I can honestly say I don't think I've ever eaten KFC.
I've had the chicken tenders, not super recently, but within the last couple of years.
It's possible I may have
And
had
they
a
were-
biscuit from there.
They were pretty good. They tasted very good, but they definitely had that film.
Do they do biscuits?
They do biscuits.
I think I've had a biscuit from there.
Very good biscuits, actually.
Macaroni and cheese? Do they do that?
They mac cheese biscuits.
I feel like
at
I-
least they used to.
I feel like I might have had
I
mac
also
and
heard
cheese
at
there
one point
time.
that they got rid of all their sides, but maybe that was a different something. Yes, that I've had those too. Those were really good.
They were too fatty. Oh no, because they kept clogging the filters.
What does that mean?
Because there was too much grease in his blood, so it was like clogging the.
Yeah, it's
my
definitely one of the fattier fat places.
Speaking of which, we gotta finish that food from last night.
Yeah,
Did you take a picture?
We'd have Chinese again tonight. I did.
Did you take a picture to show everybody our delicious Wei Wei? Ah, burr. This beer's cold.
It's here somewhere. Select this one and that one.
After the show tonight, we'll be doing a little walkthrough of the animals so Cory can learn the processes. It's the usual. It's mostly the plants, though. They have a different watering schedule in the summer.
Ready? Whoops. Chat. Chat. That was dinner. We had chow mein with vegetables,
Up in the top right.
eggplant, Szechuan eggplant, I think it was.
Top left.
Like salt and pepper eggplant. And then fried rice, brown rice, and salt and pepper tofu.
Is there more of that tofu left?
Enough for us to each have a couple pieces.
Is that what we're having for dinner tonight?
That's what's for dinner tonight. What's for dinner?
I didn't have any rice. I
did.
only had the other ingredients. It was good and it was quick.
It was. They're very fast all the time. And
I
it
was-
seemed less greasy this time.
I was sad there was no wontons though.
Yeah, the eggplant's very good.
The
I have
eggplant
to
was
say.
good.
It's one of my favorite things that they do. And I'm very picky about eggplant. Like most people, when they cook it, it gets a little
Salami.
slimy, a little soggy, but
Ew.
theirs is really good.
Like okra. Have you ever cooked okra before?
Yeah, my grandma used to make okra all the time. Wonderful fried. If I can learn how to make that, I'll make it for you.
But with the slime.
No, not slime. It's like fried with cornmeal in little pieces, and it is not slimy at all.
But you know what I'm talking about, right?
I do.
When you
I've
cut
had
it.
okra slime before.
Ugh.
The only
can
way
go
I've
wrong.
had okra is fried that I like it.
That sounds delicious.
Oh, something in my eye. It is very good. Mom, do you have that recipe?
Pat got blocked. What did she say?
I got
Quick,
blocked.
go look. Pat, are you being rude? Crude?
No, there's no block. It didn't come through. I only see the yum, oh my god, I love eggplant, and then I got blocked.
I got blocked.
And then the last comment that you made, Mom, before that was, Cory, be very careful, or be careful. You're saying you could get it again. Then I'll
Yum.
double immunity.
Ooh, I want eggplant parmesan now too.
Or it'll be my time to go.
Don't say that.
I'm okay with that.
I'm not.
Tony and I talked about that today, about being afraid of death.
Excuse me.
I'm not afraid of death.
We
If
talked
it's
about
my
that.
time to go, it's time to go.
That's what my grandmother used to say. That's how I started getting to be okay with flying. She was like, well, it's my time to go. It's my time to go. I'm like, all right, that makes sense.
I'm not going to fight it.
Well, you should.
Honestly, life hasn't been that exciting.
You're only 57.
What'd you say, Mom? Type it again.
Finally, it's not just happening to me.
Yeah, it literally did not show up on YouTube at all.
Hello, Tom. How are you? You joined us today on a day where I'm wearing I look like trash clothes. My clothes are in the, oh, that's the other thing I did, laundry. Because, gotta have laundry for the week. And apparently it's been raining up there, so I have to bring rain items. Kentucky what?
Yes, I haven't said that in a long time.
Kentucky fucking
I see why you think you got blocked. But it honestly didn't come through at all. Here, I'm going to type the real thing and see if it blocks it.
Uh-oh. Does it tell us right at the time? Because before, when we've had copyright strikes, doesn't it tell you later? Or does it block it right away?
No, it would just say, do you want to let this through?
Uh-oh. Our rating's about to go up. Kentucky fucking fried chicken.
I used to say that as a kid.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Kentucky fucking.
Or somebody did and I picked it up somehow, or my mom. I don't remember, honestly.
Sounds like something
it
you
was
say.
said.
You rebellious
in
little
my
child.
youth.
Have we eaten today?
I ate.
Oh, you ate with Tonice. That's
Did
right.
you eat today?
No, I don't think I did.
I think that's the question.
Maybe that's why I'm starving now that I saw that picture of our food.
I had a tuna sandwich. She got sub sandwiches from Grab and Go.
I didn't. I made sure to drink water today while I was cleaning. And I drank coffee and water. And that's all I've done today.
But you don't have a headache though, right?
No. Water. Water's the key.
You know, you can, what did we learn on that show? You can go.
You drink 1 cup of water every day when you get up, and you can go 3 days only before you die without water. Is that what you meant?
Sorta. You can go 3 weeks without eating, but you can't go 3 days without water.
Oh, yes.
Or before dying.
Yes. That'd be easy for me. Eating is like, yeah.
Yeah, 65% water. And there's water in
I think
beer.
I'm like 200% water right now. That's what I said. I drink tons of water because I drink coffee every day.
It was all me. That sounds like me.
Little rebellious Cory.
Yep, I was too. I was a spitfire. Oh, one of my babysitters used to call me Sizzle Ass because I would never sit still.
Sizzle ass?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. That's going to be my new nickname for you. Your new drag name. Hey, Sizzle ass.
I had to learn it from somebody.
I had to divert his attention.
I'm sure I didn't come up with that all on my own.
Water with dinner and margaritas. Smart Ross. Is that what you're drinking this evening? Are you drinking? Kentucky fucky fried chicken. That's pretty funny. I've always said Kentucky fried carcasses. Did you say what you had for dinner? Breakfast? Lunch? Whatever you
I
had?
did. Tuna sandwich from Grab and Go.
Oh.
Sub.
Was I here for that?
You were. That's what happens when you don't eat. God, I was going to say something right before you said that, and now I've lost it. Completely lost it.
Quite a while ago.
Don't remember.
Are you sad that I'm gonna be gone for a week?
I'm so sad.
I know
I'm
you
sad
are.
that you're going on vacation and I'm not. And I'm
I
supposed
know
to be gone.
I know that's the only reason you're sad. You're like, get out.
Damn it! I'm supposed to be out there. Right
Well, you're
now.
gonna go. It just so happens my vacation. I mean, it's happening in the same week. I would have been gone to Maine this coming week.
Oh, Steely Reserve today.
Steely Reserve, nice.
You got it in a paper bag?
Is it a flavored one or just a regular one? I still want to try
I
that.
gotta look for that for my sister.
I still want to try that watermelon one. It was Steely Reserve, right? Watermelon?
I don't know. Are you asking me or are you asking Ross?
Everybody. Everybody at the table. Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not going to have any shows while I'm gone, or do you think you'll have a show?
I probably will do one on Tuesday.
Will it be something that you cast through my Facebook?
If
Or
you want me to.
or your Facebook?
You tell me what you want.
I mean, it would be cool if you do it through mine, so because I have friends on there that might not necessarily be friends on yours. No paper bag.
Leanna, you can go back and watch one of the ones you missed. You can start at the beginning and see.
Have you counted how many we have?
See how we progressed over time.
Right, how we've gone downhill.
The first couple were kind of rough.
I thought the first couple were pretty good.
And then, like, after the first couple weeks, we got into a really big fight.
That made for good television.
No, it didn't.
That's when our ratings went up.
We were actually doing crafts and projects and things too.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, and everybody, I have something. I don't know how much it'll matter, but go when you're done watching, or before you watch, or while you're watching, just hit the like button. I'm curious of what it will do for the channel, because I mean, we've got a decent amount of watches and views, but the likes are really, 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 really low. And I'm curious if I start to get more likes, what it does.
Does that mean likes on here on the little video? And
yeah,
then...
you YouTubers, not Facebook. Facebook, I don't think it does anything.
Well, like it on Facebook, too.
Well, Derrol wants you to like it on Facebook, too. But for becoming a monetized channel, or I got denied. I applied for Amazon affiliate links. So when I talk about something, or if we're interested in all the camera gear I use, or doing my consulting work, I have been giving them links so they can actually buy the equipment, and it gives me a little kickback. And I started to get the kickback. I got a little chunk of change, and then I got an email saying that they rejected my application because I don't have a big enough following on social media. So I was like, well, damn, they're still going to pay me, but it would have been nice if I could have kept that, because it was a nice little perk.
Can you link it to my Facebook somehow? Because I have a pretty good...
No, I mean, no, it's
I'll
mine.
definitely do that. I just like this one. Thank you, Ross. Oh, hello, Kelly Chataway. Nice to see ya. Kelly works at Paw Pleasers.
Oh, wow.
The Cat and Dog Bakery.
Yeah.
Super fun. I haven't seen her forever. Nice to see you here. See you. And Brittany! Hi, Brittany. You guys are all joining. Oh, Janine's here too. Hello, Janine. You guys are all joining us on a day when I look like garbage. I haven't seen Brittany that I work with for so long. And I look like garbage
They're
right now.
seeing more of you today than they've ever seen.
I know. I got my shorts on because I'm doing laundry. Yeah. Cheers. Because you
You're the
guys,
first.
you're the first, Janine. Everybody's been on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube.
You get a prize. Ding, 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 ding.
Janine, I know you're going to plant the trees that you have in your backyard down below, but I really think you should consider getting a couple large pots and putting them over there like that, like how they are, because it's so fun looking over the wall and seeing a forest. Have you looked over there?
No, I haven't.
It's super fun. It kind of reminds me of like, you know how Alice in Wonderland has the rose bushes that are lined up?
Mm-hmm.
It kind of reminds me of that, and I just want to like go play in it. I am, and I've been on overdrive, watering plants and raking the yard and doing little animal-related things to get Cory ready, adding water to all the fish tanks, washing all dishes. It's always stressful before I leave because I want to make sure I have everything ready for him. Like, I try to feed the Pac-Man frog so he doesn't have to stick his fingers in there. Because, you know.
Do the gecko. Oh, the geckos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The roaches, I'll feed them. So you might only have to feed them once. John's here. Hello, John.
Hey, John.
Brittany. Right, Brittany? You get to see the koi, actually, with my short shorts on. Koi on that side. Koi on this side.
Oh, Cory.
Oh, koi. Oh, and then the spiders. You guys don't usually get to see these. I'll consider your suggestion.
It's very PC.
You know
answer.
me. You know how I like a jungle. Every time I look over there, I'm like, oh, I love the trees in the yard like that. It's super fun. That's what I want to do with, like, when I have my own yard, is I want to do, I want to plant like a ring of fruit trees so that when they grow, it'll be kind of like the rose garden is, you know, like circular like that, and then put like a bench in the middle of it, something like that. Obviously, we don't own the house, so I can't do that.
We've done everything else.
True.
May as well
True.
do whatever. I'm excited for you to leave. And I don't mean that, I don't mean that in a bad way. I guess I meant I'm excited for you to go do something.
It's weird. I mean, I feel...
Because you don't do a lot.
True.
In that respect. Like,
True.
you'll go to Maine once a year, but you don't go anywhere.
I definitely... Like, my vacation time, I go to Maine, and that's it.
Yeah. I'm excited for you.
Every once in a while, Kurt and I mean, we've gone, you know, we went up to Big Bear for a weekend.
You got to stop in Lone Pine and observe the earthquake memorial because they just had a big earthquake.
Mm-hmm.
I got all these things I want you to do, but I know you're not going to get to do any of them.
I'm kind of at the mercy of other people, so I'm kind of along for the ride. I mean,
but has Rosemary been going up there since a kid?
Yeah, it's her family's cabin.
So maybe
you mean the Halloween crabs, Brittany?
Maybe she'll have all these things down.
Yeah,
she's been going up for years.
Yeah, we have a plan.
Like, it would be nice to stop in Randsburg. There's nothing there, but it's just like an old crazy town.
I mean, you know me. I would rather just get from here and then just go right to there and just get in the woods where there's nobody.
Which is, I'm sure, what you guys are going to do. But you're going to pass Manzanar, the Chinese or the Japanese internment camp.
I'm already feeling weird about leaving and going out of my zone and going from one area to another, which is kind of what you're not supposed to be doing right now.
Oh, that first, like, when you come out of the mountainy Red Mountain Desert area and you first see the Sierra Nevada mountains like pop up over the road is like the best feeling.
A car ride for 6 hours is going to be hard for me too because it's hard for me to sit for that long because of my spinal column, you know.
Well, you might have a back seat all to yourself.
I'm hoping I can like flop over. Hello, Jeff. But I think you should have one show or two. I was thinking maybe I could like do a video while I'm there and see if I can send it to you, and you can like put me right here in a little box and I can say hello to everybody. I also feel weird about it because, like, if some work stuff does come up, I feel bad for being away and not being available for that. But, I mean...
Get over it.
I know. I got a lot of guilt about everything.
Get over it. You're not being paid. Yeah, I'm curious to see where you're going and everything. I will
It's definitely going to be different because I'm used to going to Maine.
possibly do a Tuesday show and a Thursday. I don't know. I have to think about it.
Well, you have my Facebook here. Just don't be posting nonsense on there.
I am. I'm gonna
Don't be getting
blow it up.
Don't be getting all political on my page.
Oh yeah, that's me. I'm totally gonna blow it up.
I know. Yeah. Brittany, I miss you. Brittany's the one that did the stickers that I was showing you. The
What stickers?
Mickey Mouse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And, I love the Mad Hatter one. It reminds me of do you remember when I went to Christian's house and I found that like half a teacup?
No.
I call it my Mad Hatter teacup because it's only half a. It has the handle and it's like a half of a teacup.
I don't remember that.
No, that's one of my favorite things. I think you should do a couple shows at least for the people because
I know I'm not going to be on this weekend, but if you guys want to just check on every day around 5 o'clock.
You're not even going to give the people an idea.
We'll see. What am I supposed to do? Post a schedule somewhere?
Well, no. I mean, if you're going to go on,
I will commit to Tuesday for sure.
there you
Just
go.
to give an update.
There you go.
What's happening? What I do this weekend? Because actually, I have some projects in store. I think tomorrow my Plasti Dip gets here. I'm gonna Plasti Dip my my tires, my wheels on my car, and I got the nozzles today. Oh, I can't turn my
Nozzles. No, Janine, I actually haven't had a headache
I got the
for
nozzles
a
today,
good couple days now.
so I can my guns. I can spray it.
This sounds chemically.
I have a can of Plasti Dip. Remember, I put it on my my induction charger that I have in the car that I can set my phone in that I can't use anymore because I have Apple CarPlay on the car, so I just
Where are you going to be spraying this?
You have to actually like plug it in.
You're going to be spraying this near my plants. My plant's going to be Plasti Dipped when I get back.
Oh, we transferred your headache. Sorry.
I do go on vacation every year, Leanna. I always go back home to Maine, but this year I'm unable to because of everything that's going on. So I didn't think I was going to be going on any sort of a vacation, and then this just kind of came up. And I wasn't going to go because, that's always my first instinct, not to do things. Then I was like, I'm going to go. Hello, Retta. But I always stress out no matter where I go, when I go. I mean, I have a lot that I know that I care for, and I know that it's a lot to do, and I stress out about Cory having to do it. For me, it's really easy, and it's just a different thing, and I worry.
And thank you, Ross. I'm not so worried about. I mean, honestly, I'm not that exciting. I don't have a lot to say in general. And but yeah, being on alone is kind of a weird thing. And Janine, yes, I'm very excited.
You could have a show with Janine.
I might do that actually.
You could pop over to Janine's house and have a little fun.
We'll do it from your bedroom.
What?
I'm kidding.
You just like to push my buttons, and then you wonder why I come for you. This is why, people.
You'll see us.
This is why.
You'll see us in the living room on the couch.
Love you, Janine, but our house is on strict quarantine zone. No strangers are due in. I barely let Kurt come in right now.
Oh, my neck.
I'd be fine though if Janine came in. That's what you get. The karma bus just hit you in the shoulder. I'm going up to the Eastern Sierras. A girlfriend of mine who I have been friends with since we started working together, like in '97.
It's Eastern Sierra.
Eastern Sierra. Shush it.
It's not the Sierras.
Aren't there a couple of them, or
No,
is there only
the whole
one?
range is called the Sierra Nevada. The Sierra Nevada Mountains. So when you're going up there, you're going to the Sierra. It's true. There's only one range of mountains.
I'm gonna Google this later.
I guess people say they're going to the Rockies.
Yeah. See, because there's more than one Rocky.
Denise, sorry, just a little side note. Denise told me today that when she watches, she feels like she's watching Seinfeld because we talk a lot about nothing.
This is true. This is true.
Just whatever comes up.
Janine thought it was Sierras too.
I'm probably wrong.
Kurt, it's not going.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, it's Rosemary and I, and then it's her friend's cabin. I mean, it's her parents' cabin, her family's cabin. So it'll be fun. Rosemary and I have been good friends for many, many years, since like '90, before I knew Cory. Let's just say. What?
Okay, so here, I'll put this up actually. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, it's gonna take me a minute with my
Oh, that was it.
thing.
Sierra.
All right.
The speed is upper soon. Whoa.
So it says, would it be Sierra or Sierras? The word Sierra is Spanish for the word. It's a little pixelated up here. Sorry.
Where's
for
my
the
spectacles?
Here, I'm going to read it over here.
Where's my spectacles?
For the word range of mountains. Therefore, with my understanding, Sierra is already plural and does not need to be pluralized. If one says Sierras, it would literally be saying mountains,
Mountains.
which is not a word.
Oh, I guess people say the Rocky Mountains. Well, it's the Rockies.
But people say the Rockies all the time. Somebody corrected me a long time ago, and that's the only way I have that in mind.
This is like Hamburger Mary's. It will always be Hamburger Mary's, and I will always be going to the Sierras. We have been schooled. Now every time I say it, I'm going to be going to.
Well, like every time I think about it, that person 20 years ago or whatever it was comes to my mind.
We learned something today. See how people learn something new?
My thing.
People are capable of learning new things. I just wish more people would.
Well, you haven't learned it until you go to use it again.
But I'll remember next time.
You probably just flush it when you want.
I mean, to you, I'm going to say Sierras all the time. But like, if it's around a normal person, I'll be like, I'm going to the Eastern Sierra. So I sound wicked smart, you know.
I like mountains.
I like mountains.
I love going to the mountains.
I'm going to the mountains.
There are many mountains on the mountains.
I'm not sure how my mom is doing, Retta. I actually haven't talked to her. I called her today and left a message. I'm sure she's really busy trying to figure out what the next steps are. But I told her to call me when she has a minute. I like mountains.
Had your grandmother been in Stockton Springs? Where does she live?
No, she was in Belfast at
Belfast
all
all of her life?
No. She lived in Stockton Springs on Route 1. Route 1? Yes. And then moved to Searsport. She had a little apartment after my grandfather and her split. After a little while, when she sold that house, she moved over there. And then she pretty much went into the nursing home in Belfast. Oh, no, actually, she went to a different place first. She went to a house that was like a nursing care facility. Actually, Ross went with me and saw her there when he came to visit in 2015. I won't be able to, Retta, because I leave tomorrow and I'm going off grid for the week.
It's essential oil. I opened it to get some scent.
Do I
in the
smell
room.
bad? I haven't
No.
showered today and I've been working quite rigorously
I
in the
just
yard.
needed a little boost.
I also need a little boost. Do you need more of a boost?
Yeah, I'll take. I wasn't really gonna drink, but I'll have another one.
Is it done? Do you need me to take it?
I had a couple of CBD pills before this
Oh.
to try to help my neck.
Practice being a one-man show real quick.
It's just a. We've talked about it before on here. Just a little Amazon bot stress relief. Has ylang, lavender, grapefruit, and that's it.
How was it?
Fantastic. But I will say this. If I'm taking tomorrow off, if I'm inspired tomorrow or Sunday, I might come up with some, well, I'm just going to say I might do some things differently. I'm actually thinking about moving the studio around during this time, just to give everyone some reasons or perspective of why I'm not doing the show. I kind of want to move the studio around.
She is. She is.
No, that might be our backdrop.
They don't help me at all, Ross. Anything edible does nothing for me. I might as well just eat it for the chocolate.
And I kind of, they're more THC driven.
Are they the?
But one
were
of
they
them's
the
high.
mints?
One of them's high in CBD.
Was it the gummy or the?
Yeah,
mint?
the mints. I didn't know about the gummy.
They're in the fridge.
And my neck is like hurting me really bad right now. Yeah, I wish you would. I just need to get it. There's a knot, like big time.
I have that massager thing. I'll give to you.
My mom. Sorry, Mom. Never mind. I'm gonna change the studio around. So
How would that be?
That might be our backdrop, and I might put the camera over here and kind of switch it around a little bit.
But how would you do the lights? Those would be like
a
foot from our face.
Well, they just won't be straight on like they are. They'll be very much from the side
like
instead.
in the corners.
And we'll have a new backdrop, maybe. But I might do some kind of like remote thing. Maybe I might try to take the cameras somewhere else. Maybe that's the kitchen.
Cory reporting on location.
Maybe that's my car. Maybe I might go to the beach.
It was super fun to do the show with Janine on location.
Yeah, that was fun. But I actually want to take my camera, so I'm learning again, experimenting with all this gear. Like how I was thinking about last night. How can I take everything I'm using now? Because I do have a power source. I have my battery that would stay charged for an hour with all this gear.
We just did it with her laptop.
I know, but I want it to be a different quality than the laptop. And I want to offer services. So,
True.
I mean, anybody could take a laptop out, but can they take a nice camera and everything else out?
Speaking of which, you never talked about your adventure
Did I
on...
nick my hair right here?
No.
Doesn't it look like I shaved it?
No.
I cut my hair earlier, and I keep seeing this little spot right here. It looks like I took off the hair that I shouldn't have. Sorry.
You never talked to us about your little adventure on the roof the other night.
Oh, I'm actually going to do it again tonight. So I wanted to take pictures of the comet. Y'all know. Was that last night? That was last night. No? That was 2 nights ago.
2 nights ago.
Yeah, Asian food was last night. I wanted to take pictures of the comet, and after the show, I don't have quite enough time to go out somewhere. I do, but by the time you get out somewhere and set up and then get a picture, I would just be too tight. It's like around 9ish, 9 o'clock.
You could do that tomorrow.
9:30. I might do it tomorrow. But it's getting further and further away.
You just have to wait till the girls have to go to bed.
See, I'm bound to the place.
Girls got to go to bed at 8 o'clock.
But there was too much of a marine layer. For all of you who don't live in a coastal community, that's clouds that come in over the ocean. But it was kind of tall, so I couldn't see the comet through the marine layer. But from the roof, I get a nice vantage point. I mean, you can't see the ocean by any means, but see over pretty much everything else. And there's a nice little line of trees in the distance towards the comet that it's just a silhouette. It's like palms. So it was kind of it would have been a cool shot if I could have got it. I'm going to try tonight. I'm going to get back up on the roof and, well, we'll see. After a couple beers and a couple THC CBD pills to help my neck.
You know how you do when you
I
eat
may not be
edibles.
getting on the roof, but I
prefer you don't.
but I'll try to figure out how to
You
get
have
a shot of
difficulty
it.
with ladders when you haven't had anything in your system. Do you recall laying in the front yard after you fell off the ladder?
that was a decrepit ladder I shouldn't have been on. I have a brand new, very nice ladder. I got one of those ladders that extends and opens, and also it does all the gymnastics and.
Well, Janine,
So
they're
most people don't treat the chickens as Derrol treats the chickens. They definitely are work, but
so truthfully, what you
they're
could do, they are spoiled. Well, here's the thing. If you have most people that have chickens have a coop, and the chickens live outside in the coop, and they go to bed in the coop at night, and then people just close the door down at night. I'm very protective of my girls, so I don't want them to sleep outside. So even though there's an area where they could sleep outside, I've trained them to sleep inside. So they stand at the back door when the sun goes down to come in, and then they walk up their little stairs, go into their sleeping chamber, and then we close the door. And with chickens, they have to be on a 12-12 schedule. So, right now...
That is true. If they get disrupted, they'll stop laying eggs.
So, right now they're going to bed around 7:45, 8 o'clock. But in the winter hours, they go to bed at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. So we have to change our schedules accordingly just because they come inside. If you guys had chickens and did like the normal chicken thing, you guys would just close the door at night, whatever time you got home. Like if you were out doing something, they would already be roosting in their
Right.
coop.
They're very smart that way. They'll come and go all on their own. They know exactly where to go.
Yeah. I've wanted to do, because I'm crazy, I wanted to do some sort of like timed door on the patio that just like, kind of like a cat door, but it slides up at a certain time so that they can just come in whenever they want and then walk up their little stairs to their sleeping chamber, and then it will just close. Maybe if it's such a situation where I own my own house and can do that.
Then Worthy and Rhonda would get out.
Well,
like Worthy the other night, bad boy.
Worthy got out the other night, screaming at the top of his lungs. But Janine, you live next to me, so if you weren't home, I would love to put your chickens in for you and go sit in the chicken coop and play with them. Jasper would eat those so quick, though.
Cory is gonna.
James, hello.
Cory is gonna do a great job. Cory loves the chickens too.
He does,
but Cory doesn't spoil the chickens.
We're always home, right? Same. Although I definitely did change my life when I got the chickens. I was like, nope, gotta go home, put the girls to bed.
And excuse me, I would stress out
Hey,
when I had jobs and I had to work. Like I wasn't going to be home, obviously, at the time I was supposed to be taking the chickens in. And then I get home and they would go into, well, I guess they were already in the space. They would be in their outside pen and they wouldn't come out. So there was one night I left them out all night long, but they were enclosed. They were fine. But
it's just that one night a raccoon comes in there and eats my chickens. Nope.
I would have heard something going on. My bedroom is like right there.
Well, see, the thing with our setup is there's the chicken coop, which they don't really go in ever, and then it's all penned in, and then there's the nesting box where they lay their eggs. So it's not something we can close all the way. So like a raccoon could get inside there if it was,
Okay, Janine, here's the plan. You don't have this. Okay.
Was Worthy screaming because he couldn't get back in?
Oh, yeah. Worthy got out, yeah.
Yeah.
In the backyard.
I was warming up some food and I had my earphones in and I could hear him through my earphones and I was like, is that Worthy? So I took him out and, the microwave is by our back door, kind of.
I was going to say,
screaming.
you get more chickens because Derrol says that if we get more chickens, they'll probably not take to them very well.
Beat up each other.
And we'll get goats because in city of San Diego we can have goats.
Yeah, I like this idea.
And we need goats to clean up our canyon area.
We can pass the goat back and forth over the wall.
Yeah, we'll share a goat or two. You have to get two.
You gotta get two. Pygmy goats.
Oh my god, that'd be so much fun. It is really nice having fresh eggs. How is their food, by the way? I'm not gonna have to go get anything, am I?
They are being really big brats about eating the pellets right now. I mixed some pellets into the scratch. I was gonna ask you if you could order some scratch just to have some. You should have some for the week, but just as a supplemental order, just in case. But you should have enough. They're eating like 1 scoop a night. We ain't got nobody on this show named Derrol.
He only comes over on the weekends, really.
Today is Friday. He will be over later, Cory. Remember it's Friday?
I did it for a second. Is he coming over then?
Yes.
Good question, Retta.
He will be over.
Great question.
No. They'll just hop right over, James.
They'll just hop over. In fact, they'll probably take care of everybody's yard up and down the way.
I would get 3 or 4, Janine. 4 is usually, if you're getting you're getting more than 2, you should usually
we had 4.
You usually get 4 because, then they can pair up. Then you just hope that 3 don't pair up and then fight against the other one. Because sometimes birds can be such bitches. Retta. Oh, yes. I knew what you meant, Retta. I was just teasing you.
Yeah, they do like to pair. So definitely, if you're going to get 2, your next jump should be 4. Oh, I'm sure he would.
No!
I'm sure he'd go after the chickens, too, honestly.
Yeah, the chickens wouldn't stand much of a chance, I feel like. But the goats, on the other hand, oh my god, can you imagine how cute that would be?
And I take it back. If you probably introduce the chickens young to him and show him that they aren't chickens, you try to eat them too. I've seen it happen. I've seen people introduce baby things to animals, and as long as I think they read our what am I trying to say?
I feel like Jasper's a hunter, though.
Jasper is kind of a hunter. I guess I'm being a little delusional.
Maybe if he was younger and then was introduced to him, like our animals have been around every sort of animal since they were babies.
If Mama Janine came up and said look at these little do, and then took him away and then got him used to them as they grew.
I think the goats would be better with Jasper. Oh my god, that would be so fun.
That would be devastating to come out and have all the chickens to have to clean that up.
My friend's dog did that. I think Jasper would be friends with the goats. That would be super cute. Oh my god.
Where did we get goats? We saw some for sale in Ramona.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Janine. Although, I think sometimes the animals do mock him. Because one day I saw a butterfly going after him. That's true, Janine. He definitely knows mine are over here. Because sometimes when I'm petting him, he'll be like, when the girls will run over to me, he'll be like, oh, did you find us some goats?
$100 for a baby goat.
Oh my god. Janine, you put up 100, we'll put up 100, we'll get 2 goats.
Goats for sale.
Look at that one. It's meant to be friends with Jasper.
So cute.
Is that in Ramona?
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh no, Encinitas.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
That's goat butt. Oh, it's the 2-year-old.
Oh my god, look at that one. It's so cute.
I don't think they're selling the baby.
Motley crew of dog, goats, and chickens. That's how it is over here. I mean, we've had cats and bunnies and rats and cats and our chickens and cats don't get along though. The chickens know that the cats aren't supposed to be outside.
Oh, send it. Yeah. I love watching that stuff. What is it? What's that channel I send you stuff all the time?
I don't know. Yes, I do need to buy a farm, Retta. I always say that I do urban farming here because I kind of do. I mean, I grow some vegetables. By the way, you got to watch for the tomatoes to become ripe.
Add it to the list.
That's a possum on a wheel. That's cute. Janine, speaking of tomatoes, are any of you guys' tomatoes ripe yet? Have you seen their tomato bushes? They've gone crazy.
I don't remember. I haven't.
They're quite bushy.
Yeah, Retta, if you want to start the fund for us to buy a farm, please do. Do a GoFundMe page
Retta,
for us.
if you buy me one at home, I'll come.
I'll move to Maine if we can get a farm.
There we go. Retta, you got to team up with Albert. You guys can find me some land. Ow. Does your neck feel better after that second beer?
What is a farm? No, it still hurts. What is a farm like what's the square footage of a farm? Like you can't have an acre and have a farm. I guess you could,
you can.
But
I mean, it's a loose definition of what
a farm just means
is,
like,
I guess.
In a working farm, I know, is actually growing your own, all the animals.
Moo cows and corn.
Like you're actually making money on it.
I was just curious, Janine, because those bushes are huge, and you're going to have, like, bushels of tomatoes by the time that those suckers are ripe.
Oh, we can do bruschetta, caprese.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Are they heirloom? What are they?
I don't know. Ours are just cherry.
I want to do heirloom tomatoes.
Heirloom?
Heirlooms.
I
was thinking, yeah.
Well, I read something saying that you could to have a self-sustaining farm on an acre. It was an article I read yesterday. I'm like, I could do that.
And a house? Like a house and a farm?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's all house and gardens, really. It's not like a farm with animals. It's mostly, Mine would be both, of course. I
see.
I watched a really fun video of an emu in a sprinkler. I was going to send to you.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, they're a mystery tomato.
I like that, Ross.
That's a good one. That's a good qualification.
If you have all of them on the spinning wheel, like when we were kids, and you pull the thing and it goes, the cow says.
So wait, we do then, right?
No.
So we got the chickens who cluck.
But farm animals are different. But please, go ahead.
We got the chickens that cluck. We got the cats that scream at us relentlessly.
I think we fall into the zoo category.
True. We got the hermit crabs who click. Click, 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 click. We got hissing cockroaches that hiss. Oh, I need one more.
The tortoises.
Oh God! Yes. Gross.
For hours.
At 4 o'clock usually. He didn't today. Did you notice that? It's usually at 4.
No, I didn't. That's all day.
I guess you do sit back
Yeah,
right here by the mating zone.
There's no punch clock on that one.
Gross. Ross didn't specify what kind of noises. Does it include children in their noises? You guys have 2 fish? Do you have betas? I don't think I knew that. And if each kid plays a different musical instrument, does that qualify as a sound?
So, I don't even know why I'm going to bring this up. Has anyone ever heard of the Forest Fen treasure?
Oh, yes.
I just learned, and it happened a month ago, but I followed it for a little bit. I never went out looking, but was found. The Forest Fen treasure was found a month ago in New Mexico. I think in New Mexico.
Didn't a bunch of people die trying to find that?
5 recorded or that I know of people died trying to find it. It's 6:02.
Oh, it's 6:02 already? I feel like a zoo is.
Thanks for the time check.
Oh, thank you. A sanctuary. I do like that better. They do eat better than us, and everybody at the grocery store is always like, "Oh, you eat so well. Look at all that lettuce and carrots you're buying." I'm like, I don't need any of this.
I always get the look like when I go in to buy a box of romaine, they're like,
people have asked me what restaurant I work for.
Why do you need a box?
People are like, you must really like salad.
So there's a man, Forrest Fenn, 10 years,
Forrest Gump.
10 years ago. He's a well-to-do man. He hid a treasure. He built this. He found this cool treasure box and put a whole bunch of gold coin, gold nuggets, gold whatever, tons of treasure inside this box, and then hid it in one of his favorite places. And then wrote a kind of like a clue sheet, like a poem, and published it in all these newspapers and said, obviously the first person to find it gets the treasure, but it was very difficult, and a lot of treasure hunters out there tried to find it over the last 10 years, and somebody finally found it last month on June 6th, I think. But the guy staying anonymous.
Thank you, Retta.
The guy's staying anonymous, and they posted some pictures of like Forrest with the found treasure going through it, and so it's like a thing. I was very interested in going to look, but I mean, I
should have told you about it. I knew that it happened right when it happened.
It was somewhere hidden between New Mexico and Montana and the Rocky Mountains. So
only one Rocky?
Everyone thinks. We still don't know where it was found or hidden. Retta, I haven't made up my mind yet. I'm going to commit to Tuesday for sure, but please check in on Monday. If I get a wild hair, I'll be on.
On my Facebook and YouTube?
Whatever I do, I will do on Derrol's Facebook and my YouTube.
You guys, you let me know if he's talking trash on my Facebook while I'm gone. He has access to the page, so if you see some postings that don't look like me...
It's hard to tell with you. You're kind of all over the place sometimes.
I'm not.
You're political one time, and then you're
Listen, I have
posting
tried.
pictures of pets.
I have tried for years not to be political. This year, though, I just cannot keep my mouth shut.
I wouldn't even know how to post anything on Facebook anymore. It's
Right.
been that long since I've used it.
I will, Retta. I'll be safe. I put a compass in my backpack today.
Thanks, Retta. Going on alone is a lot, and I don't know if I'm ready to do that. And I'll commit to a 5-minute show every day. Hey, everybody. Didn't do much today.
Hey.
Just kind of did some dishes and hung out.
Yes,
Thanks.
Tuesday for sure. James.
Tuesday for sure.
Right? Ross, me too. For supper tonight, Retta, we're having leftover Chinese food from last night.
Eggplant, black pepper, salt and pepper eggplant, I think, is what it was. Salt and pepper, tofu, and chow mein, vegetable chow mein. It was super good.
It's going to be tasty.
I hope it's as good tonight as it was last night.
The tofu won't be as good because,
We still have all that tofu in there. I got to use it in the next week.
Yeah.
Ouch. It's the sprouted tofu. I haven't used it yet. Janine.
It's going to be yummy. Excuse me.
All right, should we? Or are you still... it's flowing.
I'm kind of starving.
You want to eat?
Yeah, I haven't eaten.
All right.
I'm on my second beer. Could get messy pretty soon.
Let's eat then.
Messier than this already.
Okay, everybody. We're taking the weekend off.
I will miss you guys. It's going to be weird not to be on. Who knows? Maybe I'll pop on.
Do a live stream from from 11,000 feet.
Allegedly, there's no Wi-Fi or anything there, so I don't know what that's going to be like. But I do kind of want to disconnect, though, for a week and not look at social media because it's making me want to stick things in my eyes.
Let's get messy. When Derrol gets back, we'll have a messy night.
Yes. Bye, Pat. Thank you, Leanna.
Thanks, Leanna.
It'll be fun.
Thanks. I hope my neck is better too. It hurts.
We're gonna put some icy hot stuff on.
I'm
when we
like
get off
dying
here.
right now.
Good night,
I don't
Retta.
usually have this problem.
No. Welcome to my life every day.
Something in the last couple of days has changed. I think it's sitting in that new car.
I think you're stressing out that I'm gonna be gone.
I think there's stress involved too.
You're gonna be sad that I'm gonna be gone, right?
No.
Thank you, Ross. What? Fruit.
Bye, everyone. Love you.
Bye, guys.
See you later.
I'll miss you.